It isn't often we feel satisfied for beating a game, but these ones made it well worth our time. Name's Dave with WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best rewards for beating a video game. For this list, we're looking at some of our favorite bonuses for beating a video game. To be clear, these can be either rewards for merely finishing a story, achieving a total amount of collectibles, or beating the game 100%. Anything is fair game here.
I'm here to save you.
Number 10. James Bond Tuxedo, Metal Gear Solid.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea.
Sometimes you just want to run through the game once and be done with it. However, Metal Gear Solid has a swag prize in store for those who wanted to go for a second round. If you manage to beat the game twice and experience both endings, Snake will don the snazzy tuxedo for him to wear during the next playthrough. Basically, Metal Gear Solid turns into a demo for an unreleased James Bond game. And as if the party couldn't get any more fancy, Gray Fox gets a sexy red and black suit. Number 9. Play as Richter Belmont, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Symphony of the Night certainly delivered a different experience for Castlevania fans at the time, with its tight controls and main protagonist Alucard. If, for whatever reason, you are craving to play as a Belmont and return to the early years of Castlevania, this game has a sweet prize for you. After beating the main story, start a new game. Enter your name as Richter, and this will allow you to play as Richter Belmont. Considering how different Richter plays, given how he has a different moveset, you've basically unlocked a whole new game to play. 2 games for the price of 1. Number 8. Full access to vehicles, The Simpsons Hit and Run. In between escort missions, collectathons, and races, most of us would kill time by wreaking havoc upon the denizens of Springfield. If you feel the top-down racing minigame was a letdown after finishing the main story, try reaching 100% completion. Find every collectible and completing all bonus missions will give you the ability to use a cheat code that grants you full access to all of the bonus vehicles that were previously hidden in every level. Now you can terrorize Springfield in style with a 50s Cadillac, or go extreme and explode cars with a monster truck. And you can do so in whichever level you desire.
This is a really bad day.
No!
Number 7. Green Hill Zone, Sonic Adventure 2. Completing a Sonic game is no easy feat. Most games require you to hit a rank on every level, while others demand you obtain every emerald possible. Sonic Adventure 2, on the other hand, requires both in order to be completed, sort of. And the reward is one hell of a nostalgia trip. Collecting all 180 emeralds with an A ranking on every level, and you will unlock a new level, Green Hill Zone. What makes this completion bonus so special was that this was a classic Sonic stage recreated in 3D. No, it wasn't particularly well designed, but it was incredible nonetheless. Number 6. The PRL 412, Resident Evil 4. Playing any Resident Evil game can be mentally exhausting. If you aren't getting jump scared at the end of every corner, you're getting overwhelmed by hordes of zombies. So we can understand why some may clock out after one playthrough. However, those of you who managed to beat Resident Evil 4 on Professional mode, the hardest difficulty, will be rewarded with a brand new toy, the PRL 412. This hefty hand cannon can decimate entire enemies in one shot and hold unlimited ammunition. Now you can get revenge on all of the infected that sucker punched you into a game over.
Follow me.
Number 5. 007 mode and Perfect Dark mode, Goldeneye 007 and Perfect Dark. Just when we thought the Donkey Kong games were some of the hardest titles in Rare's library to complete, they gave us GoldenEye 007 and Perfect Dark. When set on the highest difficulties, these two N64 classics become tough as nails, requiring quick reflexes, lots of practice, and lots of accuracy. But if beating both games, including their bonus missions, on the hardest difficulty settings wasn't enough of a challenge, you probably took advantage of their completion bonuses. Dubbed 007 mode and Perfect Dark mode respectively, these unlockable difficulties allow you to tamper with the enemy stats, making them insanely weak with 1 hit point, or incredibly tough and maxing out their accuracy. Now you can turn the game into a test of skill or a laughable slaughterhouse. Number 4. The old game, Medieval. Modern games seem to have forgotten how to make awesome completion bonuses. Even the remasters of Crash Bandicoot and Spyro don't even give you much for 100%ing their games. Medieval gives the players a little more respect, and those who completed the 2019 remake were greatly rewarded. After collecting all of the chalices and laying every lost soul to rest, players will unlock an old game option. Upon choosing this option, the game will reboot, and players are greeted with a familiar sound. Yes, you can replay the original Medieval from 1998, low-res polygons and all. Not only did this nostalgia trip make for an excellent completion reward, but we can also sleep soundly, knowing another PS1 classic has been preserved. Number 3, a new character and a game-breaking item, Bayonetta. Most games tend to stick with one completion reward. Bayonetta is not like most games. Yes, there are so many completion bonuses to make your time with Bayonetta worthwhile. While we can't list them all, otherwise we'd be here all day, there are 2 that we want to highlight. Getting a platinum rank on nearly every level on normal difficulty will net you a new playable character, John. But suppose you want to pop every achievement and collect all 101 Umbran Tears of Blood on the hardest difficulty. Should you succeed, you'll be rewarded with the Climax Bracelet, which lets you use your Wicked Weaves instantly, thus breaking the whole game. Congratulations, you have entered God Mode. Number 2. Hand Cannon, Dead Space 2. The world of Dead Space can be intense and frightening. So, after you play through 2 whole games of terror and mutated monsters, why not lighten things up a little? If you managed to slug through hardcore mode on Dead Space 2, you were given the best weapon in horror games, the hand cannon. In addition to making you feel like a Dead Space champ, this foam finger can decapitate any monsters with 1 shot, all while belting out pew 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 and bang bang bang. Once we obtain this goofy weapon, another playthrough was necessary, even if hardcore mode really lives up to its goddamn name. God damn, that mode is tough. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Fierce Deity Mask, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. While Majora's Mask is notably shorter than your traditional Zelda game, the final reward for completing all of the game's masks are well worth the effort. In the final area of the game, you need to surrender all the masks you've collected to the children running around the tree, as well as complete each one of their final trials. After that, the child wearing Majora's Mask will hand you the Fierce Deity's Mask. Not only is the Fierce Deity one of the most badass designs in all of the Zelda franchise, but it's also satisfying to go back to each of the prior boss fights and with the floor with this new mask. If only we knew where this mask came from. But is it something we really want to know? In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.